Robert, thanks for joining us. We've all learned so much from this pandemic, the corporate sector, the social sector. One thing that's come up is tax as a mechanism. We've suddenly discovered how important tax is in our lives, and particularly in the corporate sector, not just as a bitter pill to be swallowed, but as something that achieves things in its own ways.
We have indeed. I think tax has been one of the most important mechanisms that the governments have used to support businesses and to support people throughout the crisis. So we've had throughout the world tax deferrals, tax holidays. That's probably the usual way you'd expect the tax system to help in a crisis. But in the UK, for example, we've had people's wages being paid, being funded by the government through the tax accounts of employers. Now that's an interesting way to use the tax infrastructure in a way that's probably never been done before. And it's worked. It's worked really well. And throughout this crisis, governments and businesses, everybody has had to think about new procedures, think about new protocols, think about some systems changes, none of which is that easy to do quickly and in a crisis. But the government have put a lot of confidence in the tax authorities' ability to do that with their machinery, and they have done it because the money has got quickly and accurately to the right people. So a job well done.
That must involve quite a rethink as far as the corporate sector is concerned. Perhaps bringing tax departments closer to the decision-making part of a company.
Well, it certainly has, and I think that's a trend that it will likely continue. When a crisis threatens your survival, which this crisis certainly does, this old adage about cash flow being king comes right to the fore. Now, cash flow, tax is a huge part of cash flow, whether it be getting reliefs, getting refunds, or simply having deferrals. Tax is the cornerstone of cash flow, certainly for most businesses. And there are huge amounts of tax monies being moved in and out of businesses, not just your own tax liabilities, but businesses, remember, collect tax on behalf of individuals via payroll or on behalf of ultimate consumers in terms of VAT. So getting that understanding of your tax cash flows is absolutely vital, and it will bring tax and the people who deal with tax right into the heart of the boardroom, which is where they should be.